Have you ever wondered why your dog loves sleeping with you? You probably think it's just because they love being close to you, and you're right. But did you know there are other important reasons why your dog sleeps by your side? It's not just about cuddles. Dogs are trying to tell you something important, and we're about to figure it out together. 1. It's not just about comfort. When your dog chooses to sleep next to you, most people think it comes down to comfort. The bed is soft, your body is warm, and being close to a person feels nice. That is definitely part of it, but it is not the full story. Dogs have plenty of comfortable places where they could sleep. They can stretch out on the couch, curl up in their dog bed, rest on a blanket, or even choose a cool spot on the floor, if that feels better. So when a dog keeps choosing your bed, or more specifically your side, there is usually something deeper behind that habit. Sleep is the moment when a dog is most relaxed and least prepared to respond to the world around them. In that vulnerable state, they naturally settle where they feel safest. That is why sleeping beside you is often less about physical comfort and more about emotional comfort. Your presence gives them a sense of security. It helps them fully relax. It tells them they are in a place where they do not need to stay alert or guarded. Over time, that feeling becomes part of their routine. They are not just choosing a soft place to rest, they are choosing the place that feels most familiar, most reassuring, and most safe. So if your dog regularly falls asleep next to you, it may be one of the clearest signs that they trust you deeply and feel completely at ease in your presence. 2. Your scent feels safe to them. Dogs do not understand the world the same way people do. People use their eyes a lot, but dogs use their noses. Smell is one of the most important ways dogs learn about the world around them. That is why your scent matters so much to your dog. Your smell is familiar to them. It tells them who you are, where you have been, and that they are close to someone they trust. To your dog, your scent can feel calm, safe, and comforting. It is one of the reasons many dogs like to sleep close to their owners. You may have noticed that your dog likes to lie on your clothes, your blanket, or even in the exact spot where you were just sitting. That is not random. Your scent is still there, and your dog is drawn to it because it helps them feel secure. Being near your smell can help them relax, especially when it is time to rest. When your dog sleeps next to you, your scent is part of what makes that moment feel peaceful. It is not only about being warm or soft, it is also about being near something that feels safe and familiar. So if your dog curls up beside you at night, they may be choosing more than just a cozy place to sleep. They may be choosing your scent because, to them, it feels like comfort, safety, and home, all in one place. 3. They feel the responsibility. Dogs have lived with humans for thousands of years, and during that time, they developed a strong instinct to stay close to the people they care about. Because of this, some dogs do more than just sleep next to their owners for comfort. They also stay nearby because they feel responsible for keeping an eye on things. This does not mean your dog is planning to fight off intruders in the middle of the night. Most of the time, it is simply an instinct to stay aware of their surroundings while still resting. Many dogs naturally like to position themselves where they can notice movement or sounds in the room. You might see this in the spot your dog chooses at night. Some dogs like to sleep at the foot of the bed. From there, they can stay close to you while still facing the room. Other dogs prefer sleeping near the bedroom door or somewhere between you and the entrance. That position allows them to be aware of anything that happens in the hallway or outside the room. This kind of behavior is especially common in dogs that are very loyal or strongly bonded to one person in the home. Being nearby helps them feel like they are doing their job, even while they are resting. So, when your dog chooses a certain sleeping spot near you, it may not only be about comfort. Sometimes it is their natural instinct telling them to stay close, stay aware, and keep watch over the people they care about. 4. Their sleeping position. It is not only important that your dog sleeps next to you. The way your dog sleeps can also tell you a lot about how they feel. Dogs use body language to communicate. Even when they are resting, their position can show whether they feel relaxed, cautious, or especially close to you. For example, some dogs curl up into a tight ball when they sleep. This position protects their body and helps them stay warm. When a dog sleeps like this next to you, it usually means they feel comfortable being near you, but they still like to keep themselves a little protected. Other dogs stretch out completely when they sleep. Their legs may be extended, their body loose, and they may even sleep on their side. This position often means the dog feels very relaxed. When a dog is comfortable enough to sleep like this near you, it usually shows a high level of trust. Some dogs like to lean against their owner or press against their legs while sleeping. Physical contact can help them feel calm and reassured. Feeling your presence beside them can make it easier for them to settle down. You may also notice dogs that prefer sleeping at your feet instead of next to your chest or head. This does not mean they feel less connected to you. It simply means they have chosen a comfortable spot where they can still stay close. By paying attention to these small details, you can better understand how comfortable and secure your dog feels when they sleep beside you. 6. When their sleeping spot changes. If your dog has always slept next to you and suddenly stops, it is something you should notice. It does not always mean something is wrong, but it is usually a sign that something has changed. Dogs love routines. When they find a habit that makes them feel comfortable, they tend to repeat it every day. Sleeping beside you can become part of that routine. So if your dog suddenly chooses a different place to sleep, there is often a reason behind it. Sometimes the reason is physical. Your dog might be feeling too hot, uncomfortable, or stiff. Older dogs may find it harder to jump on the bed. Pain in their joints or body can also make certain sleeping spots less comfortable than before. In these cases, your dog may choose a cooler or easier place to rest. Other times, the reason can be emotional or environmental. Changes in the home can affect dogs more than people realize. A new pet, a new family member, a different routine, or even loud noises can make a dog choose a different sleeping spot. If something stressful happened in the bedroom, your dog might avoid that space for a while. The most important thing is to pay attention. Look for other changes in your dog's behavior. Are they less active, more restless, more clingy, or more quiet than usual? If you notice several changes at the same time, it may be a good idea to talk to a veterinarian. Small behavior changes can sometimes be your dog's way of telling you something is not quite right. Every dog is different, and their personality, breed, and daily routine can all affect where they choose to sleep. I'd love to hear about your dog. What breed is your dog, and where do they usually sleep at night? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy learning more about dog behavior, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video.